All right, welcome back. Let's talk about OKEY Bakassi. OKEY Bakassi. Who is OKEY Bakassi? OKEY Bakassi was featured on Honest Bunch this last week. In my opinion, it's probably the best. It's probably the best episode so far with the Honest Bunch podcast. You know, and I'm gonna highlight about 21 different lessons that I think we all should walk away with from that show. You know, I think he did a fantastic job right off his dome. I think it was a really, really good session, a really, really good episode that I think is worth that we highlight some of this stuff. So the good news is that I've done some, what do you call it? I've highlighted some of them. I'm going to point them out, but I have something I want to point out in this particular segment before I continue to the rest of the hour. Then I'll finish at the top of the hour. I'm going to try to finish at the top of the hour, you know. Now, the point that majority of people took away from it is the fact that he declared polygamy the best for Africa. I don't think that was the most important part of but there's some context to what he was saying. I'm going to play that first, and then we'll take it from there, okay? Let me share, and then let's listen in.
What is the difference between polygamy and monogamy? Polygamy says you can marry two people at the same time. Yes. Monogamy says you cannot marry them at the same time. You have to let one go. Mm-hmm. What if you don't want to let that one go? But you're forced to. In monogamy, it doesn't stop you from marrying 6 in your lifetime, true or false? True. But you have to divorce them. So society is not saying that you cannot marry.
Let's go back a little bit.
Monogamy is not working. Forget all the lip service that we pay to polygamy here. I still think that polygamy is the best form of marriage for Africa.
Why?
Yes.
Trigger alert.
Monogamy is not working.
Its reason.
Why do you think monogamy?
Its reason is that monogamy is not working. We are pretending. Let's have it. Tell us more, Baba.
It's not working.
It's not working. Now, what is the difference between polygamy and monogamy? Polygamy says you can marry 2 people at the same time. Yes. Monogamy says you cannot marry them at the same time. You have to let one go. Mm-hmm. What if you don't want to let that one go?
Awkward.
But you're forced to.
Silence.
In monogamy, it doesn't stop you from marrying 6 in your lifetime, true or false?
True.
But you have to divorce them. So society is not saying
the girls, they're not having it at this point, by the way, but let's keep listening.
That you cannot marry many women. Just that you can't keep 2 of them or more at the same time.
But where they write them?
I feel where they write them.
That when you go registry, go sign that document. Law. When you go registry, go sign that document. You must dissolve them before you. Otherwise,
bigamy.
Exactly.
Bigamy, yeah.
Exactly. Now, so what happens when you divorce 1, 2, 3, and there were children involved? You have 6 wives.
Okay, so that's the reality that a lot of people don't want to admit. Okay, if you have children for more than one person, you have to deal with these people. Okay, but it's not official. You don't have to be romantic with them again, but you still have to deal with them. You have to manage. I say that here all the time. You have to manage those relationships. Those are, at least for the life of those children, you're gonna have to manage those relationships. That's the reality. And what is most people running away from when it comes to marriage and relationship when they want to run away? Most people, I'm not talking about the minority that may be running from DV or very extreme abuse. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about most people. Yes, go and do the numbers. Most people, right? What are they running away from? Managing relationships. Guess what you're going to have to do after you leave the marriage? Manage that relationship. That's my evil laugh.
But the
only thing is that you're no longer with them.
You are just with the new one.
You are with the current one. But all these other ones are in your life, courtesy of your children.
And they are still sending you message.
Yes, now.
Yes, now.
So I think we can all agree that YouTubers make crazy.
Yes, now. Let's see. All right, let's continue.
Child
always
support
happen.
Now. Courtesy of your children.
And they are still sending you message.
Yes, now.
Yes,
and
now.
once they back, can
Child
always
support
happen.
now. unless they are doing better than you.
No, it's not about the ones they bear. You don't have to have sex with the person you have children with. That's what Nedu was thinking about. Well, yes, it can, but that's not what he's talking about. You have to think a little bit deeper than that. Okay? You are effectively in multiple relationships with multiple people once you have children for more than one person. That's all he's saying. You're right. Officially, you're not. Okay? On paper, you're not. Yes, even mentally, you might feel free, at least because you don't have to answer to that person again. So we can call cap for him on that. Okay? Granted. But it is important to note that you cannot run away from your own shadow, right? So he's saying that maybe if we don't shoot polygamy in the legs, that maybe people would actually manage their relationships better because they will be contained. But maybe not, right? It's up for debate.
Then you may be slightly free.
Maybe free, slightly.
Free in the sense that you are now an irresponsible man. because they will condition your children to see you as irresponsible.
Yeah.
So you better be playing a role in your children's life if you deserve any kind of respect.
Yeah.
So all those three.
So that's a message to the men, most importantly, especially Africa, that you think now you are free because that marriage is over. Now you better have a relationship with not just the children, but even her. It's going to benefit you. Okay. If you try to do the Oyibo stuff and say, we've divorced, why are you bothering me? You go collect. You hear me?
Where you get with one way or the other, you are intermingling.
The way people don't vilify polygamy, I think it's making a lot of people run away from it.
No. You see, because we quick go embrace Western education and values, and we no look deep into our culture. You understand?
Everybody's guilty of that. Okay? Everybody, look at this nice blazer. That's a Western style blazer. That's a very pretty blazer that he's wearing. Okay.
And don't get me wrong.
Oh, by the way, he's also speaking a Western language.
when they say polygamy, now women go say, are women also allowed to marry more than one husband?
I knew you wanted to ask that question, didn't you? Right? He has answers for you. Are women also allowed?
For me, yes.
Polyandry.
Absolutely.
If you get the money.
That one was very quick to say polyandry. Polyandry. If you get the money
to marry more than one husband. For me, yes.
Polyandry.
If you get the money to keep the two.
Do you have money to keep the two? Because you're only thinking of once debe, always debe. You're only thinking of what do you call that thing? Kirewa. Anyway, Tobia Tribe says polygamy scares the hell out of me. So I will be in one room and be hearing my husband making love to another woman in the next room. Just kill me. It's not even that deep, But I get you, I get you, I feel your pain there, I'm not encouraging polygamy, by the way. The reality is that an average human being cannot afford polygamy. So whoever is fantasizing about polygamy, just rest, okay? Whoever is afraid of polygamy, like you to rest. The average person cannot pull it off because of the kind of world we've set up for ourselves from an economical standpoint. We can't afford it anyway. So that's why I say everybody just manage your relationship. You're going to practice it. What he's saying is that you practice it somehow, some way, like divorcing one person and getting with another person because you did not manage. You didn't do a good job managing your relationships. You end up in multiple marriages. Now, unfortunately, you have to manage that relationship. Now, if you find yourself in that circumstance already, it's okay. The idea here is to not keep increasing it because there's a higher divorce rate when you don't get it right. The second time again, the second, third time, it's up to 75% divorce rate for second and third marriages. So it's not too late if you've divorced once to learn this right now that, hey, there are more people, you're just a polygamist. That's what it's coming out to. We just don't call it polygamist, we call it serial monogamist. You have to manage all of those relationships. That's what he's trying to say. All right, let's keep going.
Because I'm not gonna keep you for us, you keep another man, and I want for you. So then they walk you. Then they walk you.
Did they whine?
Another man, and if you get the money, to keep the two. Because I'm not gonna keep you for us, you keep another man, and I want for you. So then they walk you. Then they walk you. Yeah, you understand? Yeah, but if you're a successful woman, you have made so much money.
You have money.
I'm one of Africa's richest women.
And
you feel say one man.
She can pull off polygamy if she wants. Will she want to? Probably not. It's mental. She probably wants to do that. But I'm saying she can afford it.
I no go do you. You need money. I'm one of Africa's richest women. And you feel say one man no go do you. You need like 2 or 3. I swear, if you audition for men, we go accept that arrangement. Then they.
They're plenty.
Then plenty we go agree. Man, give me my own house. So they come give me
an allowance.
I'll give my allowance. Any day, just be my promo. I'm here for you. You will find 3 husbands will go follow you straight today.
Problem solved.
So if a woman is successful and
even if we go by the serial monogamous thing, will you not find more husbands if you divorce one person because you think the grass is greener on the other side and you go mad? You'll find enough people. If you're a woman, you have aura, you have sexy aura, you don't have problems attracting men. Never mind what the stupid people are saying in the manosphere. You don't have problem attracting women. You will find men, okay, that will follow you for every time you're single. So you're serial monogamous. You have to manage every single one of those relationships. Okay. Just know that and know peace. Okay. The self-awareness goes a long way. Okay. Just know you have to manage each one of those relationships. No, you don't have to have sex with them again. But you have to manage it's going to take that much energy plus more because now you're not in the same household. Okay. And envy, jealousy, health issues, infections. Okay. Is it possible? Yes. Okay. All right. So what are we talking about here? The solution comes down to manage your relationships. Learn how to manage conflict resolution. Learn your seductive powers. That's your first leverage to conflict resolution. If you are tackling conflict resolution before you understand your seductive powers, yeah, sorry, you go collect.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm warning you. I'm telling you. Let's see.
And wants 3 men, should she? Yes. Society allow him. Otherwise, she go divorce this one, marry this one, divorce this one, marry this one, and see 3 men. Logically.
So, what of the people
we never decide when we want to have that conversation. When we are ready to have that conversation, make we have that conversation.
But what of the people?
Nothing do polygamy. No, any day, mark my word, any day where America and the Western world approve them now, we go begin to.
That's it.
Because we like that they collect permission
Africans.
from. Maybe now they are telling us to approve gay now. If you know agree, they vilify you now. Suddenly we have accepted that a man can carry man, woman can carry man. Maybe so. Is it not because the Western world says it's okay? Any day when they come now tell us say it's okay to marry 2 now, we say, yeah, we have been released. You come back and I say na new, but now waiting our ancestors do now. We can't say we go school now. Because we have to decide. Because guess what? If you allow people the right to decide whether they want to be polygamous, some people go still choose to be monogamous.
Yes.
But at least they know they have the right to go ahead and get more if they want to. There are people who will feel that even with the polygamy and monogamy, some people say they don't want to marry at all.
They don't want to marry, yeah.
Is it not so?
Yeah.
So if you still do polygamy, some people there will go just say, I can marry 3 or 4, but 1 is enough for me, man. I don't like stress.
Yep.
You get?
All right. So the reason why I highlighted that is because sometimes we put too much attention on the wrong things. Okay. And I get it. They're more entertaining. There's a reason why the title is about polygamy. Okay. I get it. All right. It's more entertaining. It's more controversial. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. But if you are here, if you are the 1 to 10% of the people here to actually learn the lessons, your focus should not be on polygamy or monogamy. You have the right to say you don't want to be a part of polygamy. It's really that simple. Okay. But your energy, your focus should be on learning how relationships work and learning how to manage relationships so you build some of the best relationships for yourself. There's a whole skill set behind it. Saying you don't want polygamy is not a skill. Okay, most people don't want to share. So there's nothing special about you. So if you're trying to create a special type of experience, like those one-off couple goals, relationship goals, then you better be ready to learn something else beyond just I don't want polygamy. There's more to this than just I don't want. That what you don't want and what you will never take. For everything you can never take, somebody else can never take 90% of what you have to bring to the table. Okay, they can't tolerate you. So what are you telling? What are you telling? You're not telling us anything new. Okay, but you know what's new? You know what's special? When you become some of the top 3%, 5% people in this world, and you've mastered relationship, because you've mastered your seductive powers, you've mastered your power of influence on other human beings, and you don't ever feel the need to use controlling tactics, either reverse, okay, indirect. You don't have to use any of that stuff because it's actually easier for you to come from the inside out. Do me a favor, let me know your thoughts nonetheless. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications. I have some more of OKEY BAKASSI I want to cover. I think there's about 21 different lessons from what he said, and I want to get through that in the last 15 minutes of our live session, and I'll be right back. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications. Yes, I'll be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.